Hello, welcome everybody. How's the crack? We are live for tonight's race. It's the mixed LMP. We're in the fast Porsches against the slow Porsches. Welcome along everybody. As you probably see on the background here, I set up a Patreon account. So you guys have been more than supportive. Can't believe it. But for anybody who doesn't know what Patreon is, it's kind of like a way that you can support channels. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not saying this to make you, go and join this or go and pledge to this. But a lot of people have asked, how can you donate through PayPal or whatever. Patreon is a good platform to do it. There are different tiers of membership. So you can see there's a $10 a month. So Digital Motorsports. Hey, Damien McMullen, how's the crack? So digitalmotorsports.com have pledged $10 a month. Alfred Pell, he's one of the guys who races with us. He enjoys my track guides and stuff like that, and he's always been a massive supporter of what I was doing even before I started the YouTube channel. So the fact that he's pledging now is just amazing. There are no prestige level, no $5 a month level pledgers. There are two $3 a month pledgers. So there's Marjolijn van der Vegte and Jorge Vaello. Welcome along if any of you are watching. Thanks a million. And as you can see, some people have donated up in the top left as well through my Streamlabs account. So those, hey, Sideways Games, how's the crack? Good evening, Florian. How are you? As people donate, as people subscribe, follow, all that stuff, it should pop up on the screen, and it should all be great crack. If you're bored at any stage, just unsubscribe from YouTube and resubscribe, and your name is going to pop up on the screen. So top tip for if my driving is shite. So let's get rid of this. I'll remind at the end. Here we go. So I'm just going to do a couple of laps. Feel free to chat away. We're going to start with quali soon, I think. Even Chris.
Oh.
For those of you who kind of know the format, I'll just give a quick run through it. Nathan. Oh, hey Nathan, how's it going, man? We're basically doing mixed multiclass. So I am in the LMP in Amsterdam for work. Oh, pity, Florian. This will just have to do. There should be plenty of action today anyway. So I'm in the really super fast hybrid Le Mans prototype, and all the rest are in a Porsche 911. Actually there are about 10 of us in the mixed in the LMP1 cars, so in the really fast ones, and then there are I think about 15 to 20 in the 911 RSR. So it's going to be busy on Brands, which is a technical, and the line is so important here at Brands Hatch. It's going to be hard to pass people out. So the main thing that I'm going to try to do today is keep it on the track. I kind of failed that on Tuesday. I was pushing too hard, and I think we can try and aim for a top 5 finish. I'm going to start at the back of the LMP1 cars. So when it's quality starting, Sean Clark is here. If any of you don't know Sean Clark does a lot of really cool mods. I'll just reply to him there because he's asking, and you guys can see on screen here. I'll just reply. Go back to this. Hey David Rossbrook, what's the crack? Why are you not driving, dude? Are you driving? Thought you'd be driving. So the plan for tonight is to not do a pit stop. I'm going to try and make these medium tires last. Some of the guys might go on the soft tires. So as you can tell, my car is just way quicker than those 911s.
Car on your right, Lee on the right. Yellow flag, caution.
second off the pace in sector 2.
Right side, clear on the right.
Don't know who Aaron is, but he seems to be on a mission. I'm not on a lap, so I said I wouldn't get in his way.
Car on your left.
Yellow flag.
Clear on the left.
That's better.
Sector 3 is 3.7
Moving house next
seconds
week.
off the
Oh, what
pace.
a dose, man. I have no intention to ever move house again.
Could it be that the soft tires doesn't get in temperature?
Unlikely.
No, that's true. There's a bug in the soft tires with the RSR.
Oh, so you mean if we mean an actual not getting done
Me?
anything to...
Yeah, they're rubbish.
Okay.
So tonight is all about consistency.
I think they're like, for instance, stone wheels or so.
Are super soft okay?
No, I think it's the same actually.
I tell you, I can't find space for
Maybe
clean
you
black,
can
it says.
try just a few laps and see. Maybe
Wonder can I
they are not
try
something for race anyway.
put that chat so that you
Maybe
guys
for
can see the
quality.
race chat.
Sector 2 time is good.
Super soft seems okay.
Seen a bit of wear all round.
Can I move it around? Let's see. Somewhere where it's not in the way. I don't want it up there all the time either. Maybe just there.
The guy behind has just done a
Okay.
141.73.
Right, I'm just gonna share this on Facebook as well. So we should be starting quali soon. Should be nice and quick. Welcome along, everybody. Everybody who's watching. Good for you watching on YouTube. Nobody on Twitch at the moment, and I don't actually have numbers for Facebook, but I see people commenting and stuff. So you were a removal man for 15 years. Jeez. Share in a group. Right, so here we go. AC or ACC, or we RWD or CKY. Haven't seen you around before, I don't think. Have you commented on one of my videos? It's vaguely familiar. You're into radio controlled rear wheel drive cars. This is AC. This is Assetto Corsa. I have ACC as well, but I never really got into it as much as AC. The difference between AC and ACC. Have you not played ACC, David Rossbrook? It's pretty amazing, but it's only GT3, so you can only drive GT3 cars in it. But they're very good, and the graphics are absolutely stunning. So, sideways getting Nathan. All right, see you later, Nathan. Take it easy, dude. Love the video. Cheers, man. Was there a
You're
particular
almost ready
video?
to start it, Chris.
Yeah.
Was there a particular video you like, RWD? Because I tend to, like, I've been doing a lot more streaming lately, but I try to get out at least one kind of larger video a month, I guess. In an ideal world, I get 2 done, but I have 2 young kids, so it gets kind of difficult, and I do like spending time with my wife as well. So YouTube isn't the be all and end all, but it's going quickly. It's going. The recent ones with the Simagic. Cheers, man. Yeah, the Simagic has been fun. You should watch Boosted Media's coverage of the Simagic as well recently. I don't know him as such.
LMP's weight 20.
He saw my
GT
review and he
right,
reached
yeah,
out and he
Intel.
needed a little bit of support and stuff like that. So he's a really cool guy. And some of you might notice as well in the top left that Gamer Muscle was actually on my stream the other night. And you want my t-shirt. if you get me
10 seconds.
I don't know. Get me subscribers
4,
or something, Roberto.
3,
then you can have my
2,
t-shirt.
1. LMPs, go, go, go.
Alright, so the format of quali is that the LMP cars get to go first, and the RSS car, or the RSR, the 911 gets to go afterwards.
I'll go then.
But yeah, thanks a million RWD. So the quali for LMPs is about I think 7 or 8 minutes, and then I should be drinking a Coke as well, shouldn't I?
Just turn your vacuum on for 2 minutes.
T-shirt actually does look kind of nice on the stream, doesn't it? But all right, let's go. I'm just going to go out on track, just set a slow lap. I want to set a lap that's quicker than, so I don't do
The pit exit's clear.
quali
Okay, Lars,
in,
we've got 18 minutes to
in
get a
these
decent
races.
lap
This
in.
season I'm not doing quali, so this is the third last round or the second last round, I'm not sure.
Better isn't here.
And I don't do quali in this. I will be doing quali next season when
You need
and the new cars should be
Italian
revealed
touch.
in the coming weeks.
Trying to get yellow in because I got a speeding ticket today.
But the reason that I'm actually just registering a lap, I just wanted to do a lap that's slightly quicker
It's
than
it's going more, especially in Germany, I
because
think.
if I
Of
do
course,
that,
yeah, but I thought Amsterdam is really a pain in the ass. But
if I do a slightly quicker lap than the RSRs, I'll start in front of them on the grid. So I want to start behind.
43.95.
I want to start behind all the
In Italy, yeah,
919,
that's nice.
the hybrids.
Just 2.5k over them speed limit.
we don't talk about miles, we talk about KMH.
Yeah,
2.5.
I
See,
think
it's a truck
here it
driver.
will be like 35, 40 or something.
I've got the stomach of a truck
We
driver.
talk about August. So
The guy ahead has just posted a 204.42.
It's good that the mafia found your place.
So in case some of you who are new to the
If
stream
you
maybe
don't pay, you
haven't
find
guessed,
a dead head, the
you can
horse
hear
head,
all the other
your
guys.
concrete shoes.
You can hear all the other guys. Hey Alfred. Alfred is one of my Patreon pledgers. Thank you very much again,
Yeah, the
Alfred.
super soft is all the last.
Very, very generous.
All lap.
You should get my T-shirt because you're a pledger. No, I know you said because you're a truck driver. So what was I saying? Can't remember. I'm gonna try and concentrate more on my driving tonight as well. I'll answer on the straights and stuff like that.
Sector 1
Instructing
time's
your
okay.
friend that
The leader's
ASC
just done
jump off the stream.
110.84.
Yeah, man, feel free to
Won't
join.
get lost.
This is LigaCorsa.com is this league, and feel free to, you can send me a message or an email or whatever, and I'll send you the details. But it's
Fastest lap for
LEGACORSA.com,
110.35.
and you get all the instructions on there, all the downloads and all that.
The guy ahead has just done
And it's open to everyone. It's an
112.74.
amateur league, and it's really good.
I didn't let you pass the clash. Who?
So this should be enough to just finish behind the others.
You're now 5.2 seconds off the leader's pace.
1:15.
The lap time was at 1:15.56. And the guy behind has just done a
so let's-
1:16.00.
Let's jump in and watch some of the others while we chat, just so you guys have something good to look at. Where's the sound? Huh. How come there's no sound in these cars? That's a bit weird. So this is Luca. Luca's super quick. I've got my lap done. It's oh weird, is it not showing? Kind of cutting off the chat a little bit, cutting off Alfred's message. So we're going to get started in about, so Luca just set a good lap, in about 15 minutes time. So if any of you want to grab a cup of tea or join back in 15 minutes, feel free to do so. For now, I'm just going to chat, talk about stuff. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, or actually some of you people, especially people who I don't chat to regularly, are there any products that you want me to review, that you want me to get my hands on? Hey Mark, how's it going, man? If there are any products that you'd like me to review, because
Okay, Lars, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
like lately I've been, you know, putting a lot. I like to put a lot of effort into the products that I test, and I like to test things that are realistically on my upgrade path. Like I don't think it'd be entirely realistic for me to get a motion simulator now and start testing that, because it's not realistically something that I'd buy. Now, if one landed in my path, I'd make sure that I, you know, educate myself to go and review it. But right now, it's not something that's on my radar. It's more the kind of the more common, the more normal products. I mean, okay, if you call direct drive normal.
The leader has just done a 109.87.
Oh, I've got 3 wheels, yeah. Yeah, a lot of steering wheel rims and stuff like that. I can let you guys know as well that in the coming 12 months, or in the coming 11 months, I'm hoping to review at least another 2 direct drive wheels. And that's all organized and done. So hopefully that will all work out. Shifters, yeah. I actually need a new shifter because I have the TH8A, and I don't really like it. I want to get that 3D printed part. Hey Marty, how's the crack, man? I want to get that little 3D printed part that gives you that little bit of resistance when you go into neutral and through the gears and stuff. But the TH8A really isn't doing it for me. I actually preferred my G27 shifter, as stupid as that sounds. The TH8A is brilliant, like first, second, third, and fourth. But as soon as you get to fifth, because you've got the extra throw to seventh, I find it very hard to just jam it into fifth. Comparison of the 3 wheels, I don't know if it's a fair comparison. Lap time wise, okay, that's an interesting one. So see how your gear driven G27 against your yeah, that could be pretty interesting. Hey Jirka, how's it going? Tuner009 is Jirka. He races with us sometimes as well. So there are about 12 and a half minutes left or so now, Jirka. And how come you guys aren't did I see you here earlier, Jirka? How come you're not racing, dude? And Roberto? Oh, you don't do Thursday nights, do you? I don't know why my external sound on the LMPs isn't working, but it actually kind of suits me because it means that I can chat to you guys, drink my tea. That would be an interesting comparison, wouldn't it, Roberto? To see which one's actually quicker. I'll take a note. Because really, I guess what you should do is, yeah, to help with consistency. So that's exactly what I was just going to say, Marty. Is what I should really do is join, like do it on a server.
Time's up for the LMP, Chris.
Same conditions. Jump on, do 10 laps and try and get the fastest average speed. That's really where, you know, obviously if you have an incident or something like that, it will affect that. But hopefully, maybe over 10 laps, you probably see
nobody else leaves the pit.
You know that you have a lot more. Like you might even find that I've got way more.
LMP, come back to the pits after you finish your
way
lap,
more
please.
consistent laps with a G27. Who knows?
Back in here. Luca.
That was Luca, yeah. Watching him here. So Luca's not actually supposed to be in the. No. Roberto, your wheel needs repair. You don't have a spare. Luca's going full broad sideways, full send. Did you guys see that? He just did a massive slide. G'day Lawrence, Magic Monkey Nuts, how's the crack? Sometimes the chat in Discord drowns my... Okay, good to know. Let me try sort my Discord volumes. Can I... Voice and video, input volume, output volume.
Is this normal when I switch the cars of the LMPs? I don't get any sound?
Yeah.
It's weird, but I got the same.
Maybe a bit more like this.
15 seconds before the GCs can roll.
Who's that on track? Is it Luca matches, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hope to
they
be
are,
ready for the new championships. No spare. That sucks, dude. So yeah, hopefully you'll get your wheel repair because you're on a 2.5 Club Sport wheel, right, Roberto?
Okay, Lars, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Cheers. Thanks, Magic Monkey Nuts. I quite like it as well. Oh, here we go. Now the noise is starting. If you're worried about my voice being drowned out, but I'm not gonna mute these cars. You don't have enough time, Jorge. Solving some things. Can only do test laps at the weekend. Maybe in the future, Simrig is ready. Yeah, the 2.5 is really good. I don't know if you watched Boosted Media's review of the Simagic, but he said in some ways the Club Sport 2.5 is slightly more refined, but the Simagic is more direct. I mean, all in all, the Simagic is a better wheel, but it depends on what you're looking at. You don't have that lag that you might have in a belt-driven wheel with a direct drive wheel. Let's go follow some of these around.
Man.
Around the track.
109. My
Let's follow Dennis. Dennis is going to be my teammate next season. So I don't know what our team is going to be. Any suggestions for a team name for me for next season? Answers on a postcard. I can't hear the guys on Discord now. I need to turn them up a bit again. The Simagic is it's a completely different world to the G27. If you have a G27 and your friend has a Simagic M10 and you get to use it for longer than an hour or two, you won't want to use your Logitech G27 anymore. That's how good direct drive is. It really, you have to experience it, especially with if it's set up right. It's just unbelievable. You can't compare direct drive to or you can't compare a gear driven wheel or a belt driven wheel to direct drive really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's whatever you're most comfortable with and whatever you are fastest with. But the consistency, the ability to feel a slide, because you feel it through the steering wheel before you even see it, so you correct it. As I found with a G27, and especially now because I still have my G27, whenever I mount it on here and I try to do a quick lap, I don't feel as connected to the car. So you kind of remember how you steer into a corner, so you remember for each corner I need to steer hard here or whatever, whereas with a direct drive wheel you actually react and you know how much more you need to steer because you feel it straight away. It's like you get 10,000 updates every corner, whereas in a Logitech you maybe get 3 or 4 updates. So it's what people are setting personal bests. So it's pretty cool. At the moment it looks like I'm sitting in P7 because that's the back of the grid. I think there are only 7 LMP cars, LMP1 cars. Sorry about the loudness of those cars, guys. Yeah, I've just turned them down a little bit. Cool. That was a bit of a cut, Dennis.
Yeah. It never gives you the mod pit.
There we go. So we've got 5 minutes left, and then it is race time. So if any of you don't subscribe and stuff like that, good time to subscribe. You'll see your name pop up. I'll give you a shout out, all that kind of stuff. Wow, these cars are so loud. Just gonna wait for it to go to a different camera angle. Yeah, man, a G27 is brilliant. Like they really are extremely good. But it's kind of like I don't know. It's like the difference is just quite big. It's like having a, you know, if you already have a race car, like you have an MX-5,
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
but you know it's the difference between an MX-5 and maybe a Formula 3 car. It's completely different. It's very difficult to compare the two. But who knows? You might have more fun in your MX-5, especially because the cost and stuff. No. Because of the costs involved and all that kind of stuff. But I used my G27 for 5-6 years or so. So starting to feel the butterflies for the race now, guys. Did about 30 laps of practice, so should be in pretty good shape for it. I just need to keep it together, keep it safe, keep it tidy, and try and conserve the tires, try and preserve them, because I want to try and get away without doing a pit stop. Just where's the cat? I think the cat is eating. Just in case I do need a pit stop, I'm actually I've got my pit stop strategy set so that I'll switch to softs. So if I do find, I have enough fuel for the race anyway, but if I do find 3/4, hey Robert, how's it going, man? What tires am I running? I am on the mediums, Thomas. So I'm going to try and make the mediums last the whole race. But if towards the end of the race I feel like I'm losing, you know, a lot of pace, I'm going to actually change for softs. And we'll see. Good. Great battles and overtakes. I hope so. My last LMP race that I live streamed was 2 weeks ago, and that was absolutely epic. The battle for 5th place, and we swapped places twice on the last lap. It was completely nuts, completely crazy. So all good here. Getting excited about my race now. So 2 minutes 50 seconds left. Can't wait. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is a race against real people, so I have very little control. There are no restarts. It would be very easy for me to just race against AI and you know, make myself look good, but this is as real as it gets. These people put in as much, if not more, practice than I do, and I've been racing with most of these guys for the last 3 years. Hey Connor, focus on the race. I know, Roberto, but I like talking to you guys as well. Hey Connor, yeah, I'm actually, because I have a product coming pretty soon that relies heavily on the interaction with iRacing. I'm actually going to open my iRacing account again, and we'll see how that goes. But you know, for now and for the last 3 years, I've been get worth your ticket. Okay, Roberto, just tell me to shut up when I'm talking too much. So the last 3 years, I've been racing with most of these guys, so I know them, they know me. It's difficult to switch, you know.
Was it 2 times 40, Oscar?
What I might do at some stage is
I now have 2 times 35, but I'm not sure.
I might drop one of the races at some stage and do an iRacing night.
What are you using, Stacky?
But I have no immediate plans for that, not for this season or next season. So we'll see how it goes.
So if you say 3rd leaders, I would be glad. I don't think I'm wrong with them.
I didn't do
1 minute
enough
left,
laps,
lads.
so I can't stop.
Come on, psych myself up. I should play some music. Should get that intro going. There we go. Feeling it now, lads. So at any stage, the timer is at the top of the screen. You guys can do a few rounds. Yeah, do a few rounds with VRA. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We'll see how it goes. So those of you, you're off the VR world. Are you going to play in table tennis, Thomas? Oh no, you're driving, are you? Oh yeah, I think Thomas is actually driving. I can't see him on the list of drivers there, but I think he is actually driving.
So 40 or 35?
So
Check the flag.
the time, the amount left in the session always displays at the top.
Yeah, you
This is a
think so?
50-minute race. It absolutely
do enough
flies,
laps,
especially
I
if there's a
can't
little bit of action.
calculate.
I'm in the faster car, so after about 5 laps, 6 laps in, we'll be catching the 911s. They'll be battling in packs, and we have to negotiate our way through them. So it's going to be extremely intense because I need to defend my position and try to gain position while trying to negotiate all that traffic. So there's going to be a lot going on. I'm going to try to keep it tidy, keep it on track. And try and prove to you guys that I'm a real racer who knows what I'm doing. But that's not always that easy, especially when I'm just talking shite to you guys all the time. So I think that the last few people are actually going to finish up their laps now.
Bloody dog.
And at all times throughout the race, you guys are going to hear the other people on Discord, on the voice chat. That's just how I race. It's how I've always raced. And a lot of them are absolute characters. So they want to know how much fuel.
So there's a chicane on the entrance?
Yeah, on the pit end.
Oh yeah, there's a big
Oh
shit.
shit. To the right or to the left?
Right and then left.
Okay, last minute check of our setup. All looks good. Let's
Now,
do
if
this
the
shit.
Viga gets from the grid automatically, it should work. Else we know.
See you later, Alfred. Take it easy, man.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, here we go, guys.
15 minutes.
Yeah, I see a car
Alright, lads,
disappear.
be ready.
Alright.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Wish my internet good luck because it keeps disconnecting.
Oh, I've got ping issues as well, it seems. Enjoy the shit out of it, guys. Here we go. Let's try to keep it tidy.
What's the clutch, Chris?
Go, go, go.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't have lights.
You're running last.
Car to my right.
Jesus.
Right side. Clear on the right.
I actually have the wrong camera view on.
Oh, understeer,
It's not too bad.
Car left.
Oh,
In
lads.
the middle, 3 wide.
Sorry,
Left and
sorry.
right are clear now.
Lawrence, fucking hell, sorry, Lawrence.
No worries, man. That sucks.
Clear on the left now.
Oh, fucking hell, there's a lot of understeer on your fucking gut. Should never change setups and fucking switch before the race starts.
It's a long ass race, though.
Car right. The right is clear. Right side is clear now. Hecklatch is now in the lead. Car on your right. Clear right.
That's a pity. A rejoin didn't do us many favors.
Okay, Lars. You're in the sky. The gap's now 217.
Let's catch him. Definitely gaining on him. Oh, not like that, Lawrence, you dope.
Just cut the track.
Just cut the
Just
track.
done at 112.12.
Leaders are already on 112s. Coke sponsor me. No, they're not. I wish. I wouldn't mind a Coke. Had one earlier. Definitely catching this guy. Oh, this guy has a name. That's Chris.
Your
Chris
tyres are cold,
Roscoe.
watch out.
My tires are
Leaders
cold.
just done at 111.86.
Don't know why my tires are cold. They were fine in practice. Oh yeah. Moment.
No.
No.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.6. Yellow flag, keep you guys going, mate.
Our left, clear left now.
P6. So welcome along everybody who's watching on the stream. Good gang of you watching tonight. Shout where you're from in the world. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. And I'm curious if any of you want particular products reviewed, give me a shout, and I'll see what I can do.
P6.
Catching you guys ahead of me as well.
Yellow flag.
And there's a yellow flag up ahead, but I don't see anybody off the track.
Damn you, Matthew. Too much pressure again.
That's a new fastest lap for Heckler, 111.29.
111.29. Jesus, on race fuel. Hoping that my pit strategy is going to pay off. So I'm not doing terrible laps, but
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 time is okay. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace.
not much happening at the moment. All about the consistency. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If any of you are not subscribed, hit subscribe and your name is going to pop up on the screen. Be some bit of entertainment while there's nobody around me.
Fucking LMPs already.
Yeah, scary shit.
The gap in front is now 7.7. You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Tyre wear concerns already. Right, here we go.
That was 113.05.
911's up ahead. Now the crack is going to start.
Slower class car ahead.
Car is on your right. Right is clear now.
This is where multi-class comes into its own, guys.
Sorry who I touched then, it was just, I was fully committed.
Car on your left, clear left.
There's a group of slower cars ahead. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
On your right. Right is clear. On your left, clear left.
You've just done a 115.49.
That was a little bit hairy. Have to be conscious as well that
These guys are
all
busy
battered.
fighting. They might not notice you.
battling.
Well, you know that you
Try
can.
and get some of these before this corner.
Car right, clear
Deploy
right.
my cars.
Clear right now.
I'm on my way, Simon.
Car right. Right side is clear.
The gap behind us now.
Left is clear now.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Has to be disciplined. Simply can't pass here.
On your right. Clear right now. Left side. Left is clear.
Ooh, that was hairy. But that's 5th place just up ahead of me.
That lap was at 115.22.
115. And they slowed me down so much.
Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader.
So this is the leader of the GTE class, well, the 911 RSR class.
The gap in front is now 2.0 seconds.
On your right. Clear right.
Out of cars.
Is Matthew leading the 911 pack?
No, Alex is. The next time I come up to a pack of 911s, I need to put the car in charging mode because I'm using too much of my car's deployment. Automatic
V6.
deployment. Oh, that's wide, that's wide, that's wide.
Ahead is
P6.
now 2.5.
No 911s for a while. Hey cat, there's a cat. You still watching, Roberto? He heard you.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yellow flag. Someone's going into the pits.
The lap times are improving.
P6.
This is exactly what we need. Yellow flag.
So the mistake that I've made
The gap in
in
front is
previous
now
races
2.2.
is I've actually just pushed too hard when I'm in this position.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
know that
Thank you.
I know that I have pace. I've got two people ahead of me. They're both positions,
I saw my teammate over there so low.
and
Okay.
I'm not doing a pit stop.
Just want to spare my
So
tires.
if I'm in any way lucky, they
This
are
lap.
doing a pit stop,
You're not driving on hards.
and I'll get past them.
Coming up on a slower class car.
On your right. Right is clear now.
Yeah. I thought you were driving so slowly.
Everybody's super quiet on the string,
Look, I.
wanting me to do well, I think, or else just they know that they'll distract me otherwise. Feel free to comment. I may not read it. Here's my my nemesis, Andy Hendry.
Come on, Stacky, follow this straight. Little
Yellow
straight.
flag, caution.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay, now,
position.
Saki, don't brake if you're coming back on. Whoa!
Oh, I was turning around the car.
You just
P5.
stopped in the middle of the track.
We're up to P5.
Try to
Hit, smash that like and share button
Sorry
if you
for
like
that.
being in P5.
It's alright. Ah!
Sounds it.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Try and catch these two on the straight.
Fast press behind us side.
Car right. Clear right. Clear right side.
The gap ahead is
It's
now
good.
3.9
Timing there was good.
seconds.
This is the worst place to be
Slower
stuck
class car
behind.
ahead.
On your right. Right side is clear now.
Lost a lot of time there. At least 2.5 seconds.
Oh shit.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Clear on the left.
The gap behind is now.
Left side. Clear left.
That lap was at 1:13.86.
Split second just to look in the mirror.
No triple sorry from Saki.
It just said half fuel. So I
Yeah,
think
Saki always
35
says sorry,
was
sorry,
enough.
sorry.
Yellow flag, watch out.
On your right. The right is clear. Right side is clear now.
Low on Kurz. Matija is pulling away again.
How are your tyres, Oscar? Mine are knackered.
He complains about being too cold, so I think I have the pressure a bit high.
You're coming up on a slower car.
But I don't think they wear a lot. Yeah.
Mine are all yellow, half worn.
Oh yeah, but I got the display not on wear.
Yeah.
It's a psychological thing. If I think they are worn,
left
I'm
side is
gonna
clear
drive
now.
so edge. How do you say?
My future
Yeah, keep on
teammate
heat
just
up
passed them
tires.
out. Teammate for next season, we've already
We also
arranged.
mediums time.
Yeah, but they're still slightly yellow. So it's still okay.
Car on your left. Left is clear.
Phew. How are you all doing on the stream? Loads of you watching
Car ahead.
tonight
This guy's their class leader.
across the different social media, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
P5.
P5, this is pretty good, guys. Let's try and finish out the race in P5. There's a half an hour left though. Oh, and if I take corners like that, it's not going to last long. Watching the LMP instead of struggling with the 911. The LMP is a lot of fun, but I love being in the 911, getting passed by the super fast LMP1 cars.
The gap in front is now 6.4. Yellow flag, caution.
Yellow flag up ahead. Oh, yeah. Causing
Okay, Lars,
myself.
run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I just went crazy.
That was a bit scary.
Yeah, I saw it.
The laps we're doing aren't terrible though. We're not as
The
quick
gap
as the other
behind
boys,
is now
but
6.3 seconds.
tires are doing okay.
Oh shit.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Right side.
what happened
Right
there?
side is clear.
He just exits stage left. Exit stage right even. Oh, I can feel my lefts starting to give out a little bit. With all the right hand corners here, my lefts are just taking an absolute pounding. I'm trying to conserve them because I think that the other guys are all going to go for pit stops. So I specifically set up my car to not be too hard on the hard wearing on my tires. Does sacrifice a little bit of grip, but fifth, well done. Hey Jorge. Jorge is one of my patrons on patreon.com. You'll find links to that in the description below. Welcome along, Jorge. Yeah, P5. Pretty happy. Gonna try Just keep it disciplined, keep it together. So the other cars are likely to start taking pit stops now. So we could capitalize on that. Because I'm not actually taking a pit stop in this race. I'll read that chat message in a minute.
You've got significant tyre wear all around.
Last week most went without stop. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't race last week. There's Sean Clark, the legendary mod maker that is.
Slower class car ahead.
He occasionally races with us, representing TPC. I'm not gonna.
Go on, Oscar.
Right
Ruin
side,
his racing
clear on the
line.
right.
So one of the rules in multi-class racing in this
I
league
don't know errors.
is that the slower
I don't
car,
know if it's yet easily or not.
the slower car has the right to the racing line. In Assetto Corsa, Jeffrey, hey, welcome along, Jeffrey. I'm not sure if you've commented before. Welcome along to the channel. But in Assetto Corsa, when you pit, you pit for all tires. I think the theory is that because you have, with cars like this, you tend to have the crew doing one tire is no different to doing 4 tires. But my lefts are pretty okay. We're halfway through the race now. They will last. My pace might start dropping off, but hopefully
Car exit in the pits.
I'll be able to start.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Hopefully I'll be able to start undercutting cars that are now, unless they all have the same idea as me and aren't pitting. But P5, I'll be happy with that.
Okay, Lars, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Fuel looks good.
Time's catching. The gap's now 3.1 seconds.
Who's the guy behind? Andy Hendry. Oh, that distracted me. So Andy Hendry is
shit.
catching me.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh, you bastard! Sorry, sorry. I wasn't fucking rear end. Sorry, Jim.
Mid-fry, that's all.
Car left. Clear on the left now. On your left. Left is clear now. Left side. The left is clear.
Had a lag spike
He's already
there.
halfway. Fast.
The car behind is pitting.
Car on your left. The left side is clear.
Yellow flag.
Almost a YouTuber in that
Car left. Left is clear now.
This is so immense. What are you guys saying?
I said almost a YouTuber in my grill.
I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a content creator.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and an influencer a bit.
Yeah. It's not a game, it's a simulator.
Oh, sneaky Simon's getting closer.
The leader, Hecklarch, is pitting. Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader.
Look, he already pitted.
Car right. Right is clear now.
Bourne, in front is pitting.
Alright, the guys are pitting now.
Okay, Lars, there's a car exit in the pits. Heads up. P4.
Alright, so that puts me in P4, but I am on less good tires.
Undercut.
So let's see if I can make this stick.
Oh, you prick.
Cheers, Dylan. some amount of practice needs to go into it, just to try and keep the car on the track in the first place, but to be able to negotiate and keep some pace. That's why I love racing with real people. Real people make real mistakes, and when it goes right, it's just phenomenal.
You're reeling headlight in. The gap's now 2.5 seconds.
Tires are holding up pretty well. Oh shit.
Shut that door.
Just need to keep my pace up.
Oh no, I wait a lap for the pit.
Whoa.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I unfortunately put on these soft tires.
You did?
Yeah, I thought I made it right, but I made it wrong.
Yeah, there's something really not right with the soft thing.
I mean, they get wet, but
There's Saki ahead of me. That's the guy you hear complaining there on the voice chat. He's not happy.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
He pitted and I think he went for the soft tires by mistake.
On your left. Left is clear.
Alright, Lars, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. That's 20 minutes to go. The gap to headlight ahead is
how
increasing.
can I
It's
find
now
the kid who makes
5.2.
such mistakes?
This is going to be hairy. I don't know if I'm going to get past this car. I will.
Car on your left, clear on the left now.
I'm going to be stuck behind this car.
Yellow flag.
Oh, come on.
Sean, you don't have to
Car
move
left.
for me, mate.
The left is clear.
Lost a good
Don't worry about those
2.5,
LMP cars, we'll do our thing.
3 seconds there. So yeah, as I say, the Orasor, the 911s, have the right of the racing
Coming up on a
line.
slower class car.
That's car radar,
Left
Justin.
side.
There's a car leading the pit lane.
Clear left.
Car radar is brilliant because it shows the actual angles of the other cars as well, and you can tweak it to start earlier or start sooner or start later. So basically, to start when the cars are already further away. You can also get it to ignore things that you don't necessarily care about. It's a really nice app. Car radar, it's called.
Yellow flag, caution.
Car is on your right. Right side is clear now.
So I'm still in P4.
The gap to headlight ahead is increasing. It's now 6.8.
I just don't want to take the risk. I know I'm slowing myself down massively here.
On your right. Clear on the right.
Probably could have gone for it. Lost a good few seconds on him there.
That lap was at 1:15.34.
1:15, 3 seconds off my pace.
Fuel.
So I overfueled. Better to overfuel, I guess, than underfuel. If you guys are enjoying this video, hit like on whatever media
Is gaining
you're
on
on.
you. The gap's now 14 seconds.
And if you think that you're in a community that might enjoy this, feel free to share it to that group. P4, I am going to be challenged for P4. There's a quicker guy behind me,
Coming up on a slower
so
car.
it'll be all the sweeter if I manage to hold on to it. Try to get past him here.
Car left, clear left.
This multi-class racing is just epic.
That last lap was at 1:13.65. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh, that's a little wide. Bollocks. Get past him here.
Right side, clear on the right. Car right side is clear.
P4.
Brioni Clark. Yes, of course you can join Brioni. Well, not for this particular race because this is a league race. But the league is called legacorsa.com, legacorsa.com, and
Slower class car ahead.
you'll see all the kind of rules and regulations. But it is an amateur league, open to absolutely everybody, no matter what your pace is. I was going to tuck it up the inside there, but I didn't know what line he was going to take.
Car on your left, clear on the left.
That's cost me some time again.
Your lap time was 1:14.30.
On your left is clear now.
Oh, that's a balls.
Right side is clear now.
Messed that up a bit.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
15 minutes left. Can we hang on to P4? Or can we get lucky and maybe even sneak a podium? David Rossbrook, am I winning? Is P4 winning? David Rossbrook is my teammate. But he's not racing tonight, evidently. So he's on the stream for moral support, or to hurl abuse at me. Lads, this is so on the edge, like, I don't know if it's translating to you, but this is completely just on the edge driving.
The gap to Heckler ahead is now 12 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:13.81.
Oh, that's not good. So Chris Bourne, you can see in the bottom right of the screen, he's in P5 and he's actually catching me. So it'll be interesting to see how much per lap he's actually gaining on me. I just need to keep it together. P4 is good. Surprisingly good. I'm so on the edge, like I'm driving this thing very, very hard. Thanks, Jack. Or Jeffrey, sorry. It's hard for me to... He was 17 behind.
Yellow flag.
So right now we're not actually separated by 9/11 traffic.
Oh, 1-1.
You can keep an eye on the bottom right as well. You see what kind of laps people are doing, so you'll see my name appear here. And if you guys on the stream could keep an eye on whether...
The gap is 8.9. You've just
If you guys could see whether... 112.88. So if you can see if Chris Bourne is doing better than 112.88. Alright, more traffic coming up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I hope this car doesn't
Coming
slow
up
me
on a
down.
slower
Here.
class car.
Oh, I can't go for it, guys.
Go on, Lawrence.
Left side, clear left.
Cheers, Si.
Cheers, sure.
See, it's that type of league. People are just so nice. Like, he had the right to the racing line there. He's battling for his own race. But he knows that he was going to slow me down in that section. Simon was my teammate last season.
On your left, left is clear now.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. That lap time was 1:13.56.
Oh, the subscribe thing is in the way. Interesting. Yeah, I can't see that on my preview.
Car on your right. Clear right side.
You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Car right, clear on the right. Car right, clear right.
Oh, lads, this is immense. I'm sweating balls.
Car left, left is clear now.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Car is on your right.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Clear
Lost a
right.
lot of time there due to those cars. But it happens to everyone.
Car on your left, left side is clear.
Can I hang on to P4? That is the question.
Yellow flag, caution.
He's 1 second a lap quicker, is he?
Gap
Oh
in front is
shit.
now 8.7 seconds.
Okay, it's first corner.
Oh my god, that's position ahead of us, guys. I'll read who that subscriber was in just a second. Macola. That's a position, guys. This is a position. Position. We're in third place. Podium. Oh shit. I'm a little bit excited. We're on for a podium, guys. 8 minutes left. We just have to make sure he doesn't come back because he is fast. Obviously just a little lapse of concentration by him.
B3.
As I said at the start, this is a marathon, not a sprint. P3. Don't let it get to your head, Lawrence. Ooh, that was hairy. Don't know if you guys saw that wobble.
The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
4.2 seconds. He'll make that up in no time, I'd say. That said, he's after cooking his tires. Oh my god, I need to remember to breathe, lads. Whew, 6 minutes 40 left. So the guy that I passed who spun, he is closing the gap.
On the right, Chris.
Coming up on a slower class car.
I just need to hope that this traffic
Didn't work that, did it?
falls favourably for me,
What was it, the wrong
so
fucking
that I can pass it easily and he gets stuck behind it.
Left side, clear left.
Poor line. Tires are holding up pretty okay. Yes. Couldn't
Slower
last.
car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
Not gonna bully him out of this corner.
Left side, left is clear.
Right. Matija is still 3 seconds
Come on, George,
behind
guys.
me. He's right behind me. You guys should start. Oh, you can't see my mirror. He's right behind me. Not sure I can keep him behind me for 5 minutes though.
Cheers up.
P1, Thomas. Nice.
For now, my tyres are hanging on.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
5 minutes left. Huge amount of distractions. It all adds to it. Makes it more fun to watch. That's a bad line.
Sorry, Luca. Thomas.
And it's all just a bit of fun anyway. Nobody really cares. It's fun for all of us right now to get a good result, but tomorrow morning we'll all wake up and nobody gives a shit. Head down and focus. Alright, Jeffrey, sorry dude.
The gap behind is now 2.8. You've just done a 113.75.
Poor line. Three and a half minutes left, lads.
The gap to Heckler ahead is now 15 seconds. Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right now.
Thought you were going to let me go again. So that lost me a bit of time. 2.5 minutes left.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yellow flag up ahead. That's a 911.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong view.
Car right. Right is clear now.
There we
2
go.
minutes to go.
Rear
2
view mirror.
minutes.
I checked on my own few calculations.
Car on your
Whoa,
left,
that-
clear on the left.
That car like didn't know I was here. Nearly cut me off.
P3.
Car left.
Oh, I'm on your inside, dude.
Okay, Lars, there's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
Clear on the left now. Car right. Right is clear. On your right. Still there. Right is clear now.
Alright, at least I got past him there. Happy with the rear view mirror now?
Slower class car ahead.
Oh,
Yellow flag.
Going well.
had to back off loads there just to make sure that he didn't cut back across the track.
Shit.
Last lap. Bring it on home.
Last lap. I think it's not. Is it? Oh, it probably is.
Right side is clear
God,
now.
LMP, like multi-class racing is just so good. Is it good for you guys to watch as well? Thomas Lindsay won the race,
Well done,
delighted.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done, man.
Just screaming to myself here.
Well done, dude.
How
That
are you
means-
so fast at these clubs all of a sudden? You're like
That means so much to him, lads.
crazy fast, man.
And we're about to go over the line for a
These
podium.
guys,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes!
Great drive. That's the
Yeah.
podium.
Yes. Oh my god, I am sweating balls. Oh my
Well
god.
done, Lawrence.
Another shocking.
Cheers,
race.
lads. Fucking hell. I need a shower. Holy shit, this is cold tea, but I need to drink something.
You and me both.
Oh my god. Oh.
The Assetto Corsa goats did not like me there.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
It was intense.
P3, yeah, David. Delighted. Don't know how I did it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
sweet. Because we were like the three of us were like battling
Oh.
the last 5 laps, I think. Like switching.
Cheers, guys. I've got
Positions.
loads of follows on Twitch.
But I
You
didn't
can
get
see in the top left.
If
If anybody feels like seeing more of this type of content, make sure you follow and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. If you do it right now, you'll see your name popping up on the screen for your for YouTube follows and stuff like that. YouTube subscriptions. If anybody feels like becoming a patron of the channel, it's in the description below. I'm actually gonna
on that race.
bring up the patrons in a second. Where are you?
Luke was the quickest.
There you go. Might actually just
quickest. The second quickest.
throw this a little bit
Yeah,
smaller in the
quickest
corner.
second sector.
Yeah, so we've got put some likes. It was interesting. Hey, not sure. Haven't seen you on the stream before either. For anybody who is just joining, we're just after finishing the race. I came from the back of the grid to P3, which is a very rare occurrence. To give you a bit of context on our league,
My precious.
Jewel Rules, welcome along, man. Or Jewel could be welcome along, girl. To give you a context here, all the people that you hear, real people, all the cars that I'm against, real people. We've got 25 to 30 man grids every week, and everybody has to practice before they're admitted to the race server. So basically, you have to do at least 10 valid laps before you're admitted on race night. So it's everybody's practiced to a very high standard, and everybody is invested. So as you can see, girl, thank you, Jewel. I knew it. I'm all about women in motorsport, and
Next week. Nice, Thomas.
We'd love for some women to race with us. We've had some people say that they would and that, but that happens a lot. So it would be great. I'm all for diversity. So the format is you do your 10 laps, you get invested. Some people do 100 laps, and lots of people, this is the highlight of their week. They've got jobs, kids, family, stressful stuff going on. This is their release, and being able to just enjoy it like this with people who are invested, with people who really care whether they ruin someone's race or not.
I'm happy I decided to go with my own
and as you can see, it was super clean. People could have easily, destroyed me when they were up close to me. There was one rejoin, which was a little bit. I was going wide. He was rejoining. He had to rejoin, I guess, at some stage.
Because it was really getting hard.
So it was just. I could have backed off. It was early in the race. We recovered from it.
And at the right side, it was like 15 and 14.
Strategy paid
15,
off.
15, I guess. Of 16 and 15, 16 and 15. 16
and you can hear the other people racing as well. It gives you an indication of the type of people that we race with. We've got an average age probably around 30, 35.
We pushed so hard. We were like with 3
turn
cars.
my desktop audio down a little bit.
When they were yellow, I didn't have so much grip. I think so. Maybe I just not.
Oh, that's for you guys. Okay, so I still hear them quite loud. You guys hear them less. But if you have any questions, if you want to know how to join, I will put the league at Corsa.com. Everybody's welcome. As I say, you need to do your 10 practice laps. The servers are up 24/7. So in the next hour, the next track will be up. I might actually just open that here. Just going to show you what the schedule is like. So next round is Sebring, however you call it. So people are more than welcome to join. Do your practice. We've got groups on Facebook where we share setups. I even do a track guide. I do a track guide in the F3 because we drive the F3 on a Tuesday night and the mixed multiclass on a Thursday night like tonight. And that's about it. So thanks to everybody who donated throughout the stream and followed and all that kind of stuff. And if any of you are looking for more information, it's usually in the description below. I'd appreciate it if you all subscribe. And it'd be even better if you just all come and race with us. Because it's a pretty good league. If you have any questions about products or anything like that I use, or stuff that I've reviewed, any of my other videos, this is a great opportunity. I'll hang around for a little bit to answer any of your questions. I'm absolutely buzzing after that. Starting from the back of the LMPs and finishing P3 is a huge deal for me. I was already happy in P5. I undercut someone for P4 with their pit strategy. I didn't pit. I went in for the long haul and conserved the tires. So it all paid off. I'm so happy. Like P3 is it doesn't often happen, It's usually my aim is to start at the back, get a top 10 finish. To start at the back and get a P3 is pretty damn huge. So very happy with that. Hey, person who just joined on Twitch, see your name. No, I like Assetto Corsa Competizione Lion Taurus, but I it's just so limited. So we tried to, I'm one of the admins in this league, but we tried to run an ACC server and all that. This was in the early days, but it was just so unfriendly to do. It was very uninviting, and it really just sucked. And it meant that people had to buy another game and all that kind of stuff. So we said we'd just focus on Assetto Corsa, keep it Assetto Corsa, and yeah, just that's why we stuck with Assetto Corsa, because we've got so many tracks, so many cars, mod content, all that kind of stuff. So the graphics are better in Assetto Corsa Competizione, and the force feedback is nice, and the cars drive nice. But GT3 is just, I don't know, I'm a little bit over GT3, so not too excited about it. But it is, if I ever want to do, you know, if I'm testing products or whatever, I use the likes of ACC. It's a great opportunity to do that. And I'm going to take this opportunity just now to introduce my patrons, because I'm going to end the stream pretty soon. I'll introduce the patrons at VIP level, which is the $10 a month package. Digitalmotorsports.com were kind enough to sponsor. Thanks for that, Niall and Rob. And Alfred Pell, who races with me. I was very surprised as well to get that donation. I only set this up yesterday, so I'm amazed that people are already supporting me. I've got no prestige $5 a month supporters, but I've got some official supporters there, Marjolijn and Jorge, and so it's great. Your money is going to go straight back into the channel. I'm not going to spend it on anything else. It's going to give me access to products, access to travel, stuff like that, camera equipment, all that kind of stuff. And I aim to be as transparent as possible when I do take that money out and spend it on stuff, because I can't wait to actually spend something with money that the channel has earned. I only just got monetized on YouTube as well, which is pretty cool. That was a long slog over the last couple of months. A lot of work. So in the last day, I've made 69 cents. Way. So less than €1. My goal was always just to make €1, but goalposts change, and right now I'm, obviously aiming for that 5,000 subscriber mark. That'd be amazing. Approaching 2,000 subscribers now, and yeah, that's about it. Can't believe it. Started at the back, finished P3. Really happy. More of the same next week at Sebring, and then the week after for the finale in the Algarve. I missed a couple of rounds here. Had a busy Christmas, so I'm not really competing for points. I'm doing okay in points, but and my teammate and I tend to kind of not race as much as we want to, so our team points aren't great either. We're kind of mid-table, which isn't bad, but so it's not really about points. It's about the kind of the entertaining racing, and I hope that you were all entertained. If you were, please, tell your friends, hit like. Probably a bit late in the day to share it now, and feel free to watch it back. Started at the start, and above all, give me feedback if there's stuff that I can improve. If there are certain levels, because I'm going to watch the stream back and just make sure that you could all hear everything, that there weren't any glitches, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, do shout, keep commenting, and if you have anything that you don't want to say in a public comment, you can go to the about section of my YouTube or find me on Facebook and just ping me a message there if you want to know any more or if you've got any questions. So that's about it from me. I am going to leave you with my intro video, and I'm going to talk over it. It's probably pretty loud, but thank you all so much for watching, and I should be back on Sunday night with a track guide. So I don't know how loud that is for you guys, so I'll just say that again. I'm going to be back on Sunday night with a track guide. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, all that kind of stuff. This channel is kind of going from strength to strength. Thanks to you all. I mean, so many of you are watching and are still watching. I mean, the race ended, so there's a huge amount of loyalty there. I almost feel bad ending the stream. I do want to race again, but I have a wife and kids and all that, and I want to go spend some time with them. So I'm gonna love you all, leave you all, and thank you very much for watching.